Hi guys, I just finished work for the day, so I'm here in Brixton to visit one of the best pizza places I know, Franco Manca. We're here at Brixton Station, and Franco Manca's just a short walk from here in Brixton Market. Now Brixton Market's made up of a few different parts, but they all pretty much surround the station. There's street markets, shops, and there are the arcades. If you haven't been to Brixton Market, you should come. There are some really cool stalls, shops, restaurants, bars and coffee shops. I mean, Brixton has a real vibrant and diverse community, and the stores and stalls have produce from all around the world. A few years ago the market became a little bit run down, but over the past few years little restaurants, bars, coffee shops have been popping up, and there's a real buzz back in the market. And here we are at the end of this arcade. Market Row is Franco Manca, and there's a little queue, but don't worry when you get here if there's a queue, they go really quickly. They don't do table reservations, it's on a first come first serve basis, and to be honest every time I've come here there's a little queue, but as I said it goes really quickly. They don't do deliveries, but you can come and pick up a takeaway. I've got myself a sparkling water, a coffee, a black Americano, and I've gone for a very simple pizza, the margherita, which is the sourdough base, tomatoes, mozzarella and basil. And not including service it cost me just £9.40, which is great value for money, and most of the restaurants in Brixton Market are great value for money. Franco Manca makes some of the most delicious pizzas available here in London. The pizza's made from slow rising sourdough. It takes a minimum of 20 hours and is then baked in a wood burning brick oven made in the restaurant by specialist artisans from Naples. Now I know on film it might look quite a funny colour, but it's just because I'm sitting outside, and although the markets are covered it's winter, so they've got the infrared heaters on to keep us warm, and it's making everything a little bit orange. And the chefs at Franco Manca say the oven produces a heat of about 500 degrees centigrade, and the slow blast cooking process lock in the flour's natural aroma and moisture, giving the dough a soft, easily digestible crust. I like to add a lot of freshly ground black pepper to mine and a drizzle of chili oil. They use some delicious organic tomatoes on the pizzas, and as for the cheese, Franco Manca started making mozzarella when they opened in 2008. They brought a cheesemaker from southern Italy to Somerset, and the mozzarella is produced daily, so it's really fresh. And I know what any locals are going to say, that's been there much longer than that, but I think 2008 was when the current owners took over and started doing what they're doing now. If you know any different, let everyone know in the comments below. And most of the other cheeses used on the special pizzas come from Neal's Yard Dairy, which supply cheeses from small producers all over the British Isles. And in fact, I think I've featured them in another film I've made about Borough Market. I've just gone for a simple margherita, but the other toppings, the meats come from rare breeds, and I think some of the hams they make themselves, and they do vegetables as well, and the toppings provide the perfect balance of textures and flavours whenever I've tried them. And if you go to Franco Manca, don't be put off by the queues outside, they do move really quickly, and just to prove my point I shot a time-lapse film that condenses 10 minutes of the queue into just 20 short seconds, so you can see the entire queue in 10 minutes pretty much disappears and starts over. My local Franco Manca is in Brixton, and I think it might have been the first one, but there are now a few others dotted around London, so if you get the chance to go to one, I definitely recommend it. It's one of the best pizzas I've ever had. Right, on my way back to the station, on my way home, I'm just going to take a quick walk through the other arcade, Brixton Village, to have a look at some of the other restaurants, little bars and coffee shops that you can enjoy. And as I said earlier, if you haven't been to Brixton Market, you should definitely pop along. There's a real buzz of an evening, especially at the weekends. I know Brixton's always had a bit of a bad reputation, and quite rightly in the past. I remember as a kid coming here, and all the way from the station or the bus stop to Woolworths, where I wanted to buy my pick and mix, people trying to sell me drugs, and someone standing in the doorway of Woolworths on the way in trying to sell me drugs, and then someone opening the door on the way out trying to sell me drugs. So remember kids, just say no. But it is improving. I mean, anyone that tells you the streets are a place of multiracial harmony, free of drugs and violence, and the tensions of the past have gone, are liars. But it is improving, and hopefully it will continue to get better all the time. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to click the thumbs up like button, and if you'd like to be one of the first to see my new films, the subscribe button. Toodles.